10 explosive EastEnders, spoilers, for next week, 1720, November. Chelsea's date sparks a dangerous confrontation. Vicky's emotions are still raw after hearing that Joel plans to plead not guilty to her brutal attack. Desperate for a distraction, she joins the Vic's quiz night and ends up on the same team as Ross. Things seem to be improving between them until Vicky spots something off about Chelsea's new man, Damon, when she catches him whispering to his wife on the phone. She exposes him publicly as a cheat in front of the whole pub. Humiliated, Damon storms off, and Vicky follows him to the laundrette, where a heated row turns physical. In a panic, Vicky pushes him away, and he falls, hitting his head hard. Has she just landed herself in even more trouble? Suki and Eve's adoption hopes go off the rails. Suki and Eve are on edge as their long-awaited adoption assessment begins, and they do their best to keep the peace between Ravi and the rest of the family. But just as things are going well, chaos erupts when Priya bursts in. Ranting about Ravi, and the assessor overhears every word. The couple's faces drop as their dream of adopting a child suddenly starts slipping through their fingers. Freddy and Anna's romance reignites. It seems Cupid's back in Walford, and she's wearing leopard print. Zoe Slater spots a chance to reunite her cousin Freddy with his ex Anna at the Vic's quiz night. After months of heartache and crossed wires, the spark between them flares up once more. Could this be the start of their long-awaited reconciliation? Or is it destined to end in heartbreak again? So, Ravi is kidnapped. As the fallout from the chaotic family row continues, Suki and Eve decide Ravi can't stay with them if they're serious about adopting. Ravi, though devastated, agrees to leave. But just as he begins to pack his things, a group of masked men burst into the house and drag him away. Later, a bloodied Ravi is dumped back home, badly beaten. Who is behind the attack, and why? Woo? End quote. Vicki and Zach share a forbidden kiss. Vicki, reeling from her clash with Damon, finds solace in Zack's support. Their emotions spill over into a tender kiss, but the moment shatters when Kathy walks in, stunned to catch the mid-embrace. The pair insist it was a moment of madness and beg her not to tell Sharon. But can a secret like that really stay buried for long? Luke, Zoe, faces a chilling new threat. Zoe's matchmaking success is short-lived when she discovers a flood of vicious online reviews attacking the Vic and her by name. Alfie is still convinced Zoe is causing trouble herself. But to keep Kat calm, he asks Freddy to dig around online. Then things take a darker turn when Zoe realizes the threats are real and closer to home than anyone thought. Hope for Suki and Eve. But at a cost, Suki and Eve are overjoyed to advance in the adoption process. But Ravi's violent ordeal casts a shadow. Their dream of a safe, stable home now hinges on whether the family can heal and hold together. Ross pressures Joel and fights for Vicky. Ross pleads with Joel in detention to admit guilt and spare Vicky further pain. Back in Walford, he declares his love to Vicky, unwilling to let go. At the same time, Zack confides in Kathy, apologizing for overstepping with Vicky. In a last-ditch attempt to win Vicky back, Ross makes a grand romantic gesture, but instead of warming her heart, it leaves her colder than ever. Is this the final end for them? Zoe uncovers shocking evidence. When Alfie loses patience and demands Zoe leave, Kat jumps to her daughter's defense. But moments later, a loud noise sends everyone running downstairs, where they discover a threatening message scrawled across the barrel store wall. Suddenly, Alfie realizes he's been wrong all along. Zoe really is being targeted, and when they find an earring left behind, Zoe believes it could belong to her stalker. Is she finally closing in on the truth? Sure. Jasmine leads Oscar into trouble. Oscar's romantic pursuit of Jasmine takes a dangerous turn when she sneaks Anthony's keys and breaks into the surgery after hours. Oscar, smitten and naive, follows her inside, only to realize she's not there for fun. As she logs into Anthony's computer, frantically searching for hidden files, Oscar watches in confusion. What is Jasmine looking for, and how far will she go to find it?
Cảm ơn bạn đã theo dõi kênh. Hẹn gặp lại.